Hey there, card fighters. It's me, Paladin 813. Just wanted to bring you a deck profile on what I'm playing currently in standard format. I know, because we have so many options, I figured I have to do this as my deck profile. I don't play OTT. I purposely keep these with my other triggers, only because that way if they see them, they'll think I'm playing OTT. So it's like a strategy check, especially when you use these. Just makes people wonder and question why. Obligatory hot stamps are obligatory hot stamps. Yay, I'm playing a Force Clan, because that's so not obvious, right? Not obvious one bit that this is way more expensive than it needs to be because it's so cheap to play Vanguard now, especially with the standard reset. Force triggers. It's not Excel card fighters. Don't worry about that. Starter for the deck is going to be Glimy, because you expected me to play anything other for standard than Royals to start? Nah, man, this is me. I prefer that art over the other art only because it's a better close-up of Glimy. I mean, the other one does look nice with the background, but at this point you have to choose between background or foreground. And better picture of a puppers is a better picture of a puppers. After that, trigger lineup is pretty much standard. The 4 is Schultz, 4 Flogel, 4 Epina, for the heal. So yes, standard Royal 844, how it is in every deck as soon as, sets come out. After that, I play 2 copies of the Lion Mane Stallion because it's actually all around a pretty good card. I've been testing it a lot lately, and the fact that it's just a 10k is always nice when you're hitting those force numbers, especially if you slap it behind the Vanguard where it then makes it a 23k column without the trigger, or the marker just lets you move it and delegate elsewhere. 4 copies of Pongal, because when they made this card, they decided, let's be stupid. And that's exactly what they did. When placed on rearguard, Soul Charge 1 if it's a trigger plus 5, so if you're deck thinning negatively, he's a 13. If you're deck thinning positively, he's an 8k. Slap down 2 of these before you go grade 3, and you just go auto first grade 3 Soul Saver, because you have the soul for it, because why not? Everyone tells me I don't need it, but I do it solely for consistency. 4 Alan, 4 Marin. I know, they're pretty much the same card. Pros and cons. Alan's once per turn when placed, which makes it worse than Marin. Marin is whenever there's a unit placed, but it already has to be on the field. So when it comes to you having a pre-existing field, Marin's better. If you are creating your field, Alan's better. So I just run 4-4. I mean, we don't really have that many options right now anyway. Grade 2s are where it gets a little bit weird. I do play 1 copy, Conjurer of Mithril. Only if I have the spare card in Soul and I'm going Soul Saver and I want to create the board for nothing, I'll go Conjurer into Akane into Pongal and get 3 units for 2 Counterblast and basically no Soul Blast. I mean, free deck thinning, free consistency, and free columns for Soul Saver. 2 copies of the Pupper. Basically, I think of this as a better version of Pongal. Sure, it's Counterblast 1, and sure, it's on boost, but it's not once per game. And it's not basically when placed, it's when it's boosted. So in Premium, it's even better, because if you hit front trigger or stand triggers, you give it the restand, and if you hit a new unit behind it to stand, or if you're playing Knight of Twin Sword for some reason or something like that, you call a new grade 1 behind it or some janky combo, you can do its effect multiple times in a turn. Basically, it's a 15k before or after boosting, but before calculating boost. The obligatory 4 copies, High Dog Breeder Akane, because it's High Dog Breeder Akane. Trial Deck Hot Stamp, overly expensive. Trial Deck Hot Stamp, overly expensive. The actual hardest version to pull because it's 1 per 40 boxes, in all honesty, because it's 1 per 2 cases since you only get 2 Origin Rs per case. So, actual hardest one to pull. I don't know why everyone likes this art. I really don't, but it's... I don't have a second Origin Rare, so I'm playing it. Grade 3s, if you don't have the Pongal setup, the preferred grade 3. If you don't know what he does, Counterblast 1, call a Blaster Blade to rearguard. Blaster Blade gains 10k. Or sorry, Blaster Blade gains 5k. As long as you have a Blaster Blade, he's 10k. I normally slap Force Marker on opposite rear guard circle. Call Blaster Blade to parallel one. So that way, you know, Blaster Blade's on one at 15. Other rear guards gaining 10k. He basically is the Force Marker now because he gains 10k himself because you have the Blaster Blade. It's not only when he calls. So if you don't have the open counterblast, you can just slap down a Blaster Blade from hand and he powers up. And then the actual finisher of the deck, the 4 Soul Savers. I've legitimately charged his soul to 9 and just sat on him. Used the effect Soul Blast 5, or Soul Dumped 5, attacked with him Soul Charged 1, because that way I could do it again next turn because it was OTT. She had 2 created perfect guards, so, you know, I just wanted to deal with it the easiest way and make it where she had to perfect guard 6 straight attacks. So, couldn't be done. And that's basically it. I mean, matchups are matchups. This card just does stupid finishers, and you can finish them easily turn 3 if you drop double Akane. Because dropping double Akane means dropping double Pongal. But, yeah, that's basically the deck. It's quick, easy, simple. And whenever I shoot a video, I'll probably shoot a video of this deck before my OTTs. And like always, card fighters, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.